Jesus! H. Christ.
For God's sake, Martha, it's 2 o'clock and...
George.
Well, I'm sorry, but...
What a cluck you are.
It's late, you know, late.
What a dump. Hey, what's that from? What a dump.
How would I know what...
Ah, come on, what's it from? You know.
Martha...
What's it from, for Christ's sake?
What's what from?
I just told you, I just did it. What a dump, huh? What's that from?
Line?
I haven't the faintest
I
idea.
haven't the faintest idea.
Dumbbell. It's from some goddamn Betty Davis picture, some Warner Brothers epic.
I can't remember every picture that...
Nobody's asking you to remember every goddamn little Warner Brothers epic, just one. One single little epic. Betty Davis gets peritonitis in the end, and she wears this big black fright wig all through the picture, and she gets peritonitis. And she's married to Joseph Cotton or something. Somebody, and she wants to go to Chicago all the time, because she's in love with that actor with the scar. But she gets sick, and she sits down in front of her dressing table.
What actor? What scar?
I can't remember his name, for God's sake. What's the name of the picture? I want to know what the name of the picture is. She sits down at her dressing table, and she's got this peritonitis, and she tries to put her lipstick on, but she can't, and she gets it all over her face. But she decides to go to Chicago anyway because...
Chicago! It's called Chicago.
Huh? What
The
is?
picture. It's called Chicago.
Oh, good grief. Don't you know anything? Chicago was a 30s style musical starring Little Miss Alice Faye. Don't you know anything?
Well, that was probably before my time.
Can it? Just cut it out. The picture. Betty Davis comes home from a hard day at the grocery store, and...
She works at the grocery store?
She's a housewife. She buys things. And she comes in with the groceries, and she walks into the modest living room of the modest cottage modest Joseph Cotton has set her up in.
Are they married?
Yes, they're married to each other. Cluck. And she comes in, and she looks around, and she puts her groceries down, and she says, "What a dump."
Oh.
She's discontent.
Oh.
Well, what's the name of the picture?
I really don't know, Martha.
Well, think.
I'm tired, dear. It's late, and besides...
I don't know what you're so tired about. You haven't done anything all day. You didn't have any classes or anything.
Well, I'm tired. If your father didn't set up these goddamn Saturday night orgies all the time...
Well, that's too bad about you, George.
Well, that's how it is, anyway.
You didn't do anything. You never do anything. You never mix. You just sit around and talk.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to act like you? Do you want me to go around all night braying at everybody the way you do?
I don't bray.
All right, you don't bray.
I do not bray.
All right. I said you didn't bray.
Make me a drink.
What?
I said, make me a drink.
Well, I don't suppose a nightcap would kill either one of us.
A nightcap? Are you kidding? We've got guests.
We've got what?
Guests. Guests.
Guests.
Yes, guests. People. We've got guests coming over.
When?
No.
Good Lord, Martha. Do you know what time it... Who's coming over?
What's their name?
Who?
What's their name?
Who? What's the name?
I don't know what their name is, George. You met them tonight. They're new. He's in the math department or something.
Who are these people?
You met them tonight, George.
I don't remember meeting anyone tonight.
Well, you did. Will you give me my drink, please? About 30, blonde, and
And good looking?
yes, and good looking.
It figures.
And his wife's a mousy little type without any hips or anything.
Oh.
You remember them now?
Yes, I suppose so, Martha. But why in God's name are they coming over now?
Because Daddy said we should be nice to them. That's why.
Oh, Lord.
May I have my drink, please?
But why now?
Daddy said we should be nice to them. Thank you.
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't mean that we should stay up with them all night. I mean, we could have them over some Sunday or something.
Well, never mind. Besides, it is Sunday. Very early Sunday.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, it's done.
All right, well, where are they? If we have guests, where are they?
They'll be here soon.
What do they do? Go home first and get some sleep or something?
They'll be here.
I wish you'd tell me about something sometime. I wish you'd stop springing things on me all the time.
I don't spring things on you all the time.
Yes, you do. You really do. You're always springing things on me.
Oh, George.
Always.
Poor Georgie Porgy put upon pie. Aww. What are you doing? Are you sulking, huh? Let me see. Are you sulking? Is that what you're doing?
Never mind, Martha.
Aww.
Just don't bother yourself.
Aww. Hey. 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 Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf. What's the matter? You didn't think that was funny? I thought it was a scream, a real scream.
It was all right.
You laughed your head off when you heard it at the party tonight.
I smiled. I didn't laugh my head off. I smiled, you know? It was all right.
You laughed your goddamn head off.
It was all right.
It was a scream.
It was very funny, yes.
You make me puke.
What?
Oh. You make me puke.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say, Martha.
That wasn't what?
A very nice thing to say.
I like your anger. I think that's what I like about you most. Your anger. You're such a simp. You haven't even got the what?
Guts.
Phrase maker. Hey, put some more ice in my drink, will you? You never put any ice in my drink. Why is that, huh?
I always put ice in your drink. You eat it. It's that habit you have. Chewing your ice cubes like a cocker spaniel. You'll break your big teeth.
They're my big teeth.
Some of them. Some of them.
I've got more teeth than you've got.
2 more.
2 more's a lot more.
I suppose it is. I suppose it's pretty remarkable, considering how old you are.
You cut that out. You're not so young yourself.
I'm 6 years younger than you are. I always have been, and I always will be.
Well, you're going bald.
So are you. Hello, honey.
Hello.
Mommy a big, sloppy kiss.
Oh, now.
I want a big, sloppy kiss.
I don't want to kiss you, Martha. Where are these people? Where are these people you invited over?
They stay on to talk to Daddy. They will be here. Why don't you want to kiss me?
Well, Martha, if I kissed you, I'd get all excited. I would take you right here by force, right here on the living room line. And then our little guests would walk in. What does your daddy say about that?
You big.
Oink, oink.
Make me another drink.
My God, you can really swill it down, can't you?
I'm thirsty.
Jesus.
Look, sweetheart. I can bring you under any goddamn table that you want. So don't worry about it.
Martha, I gave you that prize years ago. There's not an abomination award out there that you haven't.
You don't even exist. If you will exist, I will divorce you.
Well, just stay on your feet, that's all. These people are our guests, you know.
I cannot even see you. I haven't been able to see you in years.
And if you get drunk or pass out or throw up or something.
I mean, you are a blank, a cipher.
And whatever you do, keep your clothes on. There's nothing more sickening than you with a couple of drinks in you and your skirt up over your head.
You are a zero.
Your heads, I should say.
Body.
I'm really looking forward to this, Martha.
Go and answer the door. Go and answer the door.
You answer it.
I say get over that door, you. I will fix you.
To you.
Come on in. Say, get over there.
All right, love, whatever love wants. But don't start in on the bit.
Bit? The bit? What kind of language is that? What are you talking about?
The bit, just don't start in on the bit.
You imitating one of your students, for God's sakes? What are you trying to do? What bit?
Just don't start in the bit about the kids, that's all.
What do you take me for?
Much too much.
Yeah? Well, I'll start in on the kid if I want to.
Just leave the kid out of this.
He's mine as much as he is yours. I'll talk about him if I want to.
I'd advise against it, Martha.
Well, good for you. Get over there and open the door.
You've been advised.
Yeah, sure. Get over there.
All right, love. Whatever love wants. Isn't it nice the way some people don't have manners nowadays? They won't come barging right in, even if they do hear some subhuman monster yelling at them from the inside.
Fuck you!
Ah!
Hi! Hi there! Come on in!
Here we are.
You must be our little guest.
Just ignore old Sourpuss over there. Come on in, kids. Give your coats and stuff to Sourpuss.
You shouldn't have come.
Yes, it is late.
Late? Are you kidding? Just throw your stuff down anywhere and come on in.
Anywhere. Furniture floor. It doesn't make much difference around this place.
You should have come.
Come on in. Now come on.
Oh, dear.
You cut that out.
Martha. Martha's a devil with language. She really is.
Sit down, kids.
Oh, isn't this lovely?
Yes,
certainly is.
Well, thanks.
Who did that?
Oh, that's by...
Some Greek which Martha attacked in the middle of the night.
It's got a,
A quiet intensity?
well, no,
Oh, well, then perhaps a nicely quiet, relaxed quality.
no, what I meant was,
How about a quietly noisy, relaxed intensity?
Oh dear, you're being joshed.
I am aware of that.
I am sorry. What it actually is, it's actually a pictorial representation of the order of Martha's mind.
Make the kids a drink, George. What do you want, kids? What do you want to drink, huh?
Oh, I don't know, dear. A little brandy, maybe? Never mix, never worry.
Ah, just brandy? Simple, simple. What about you?
We're on the rocks, if you don't mind.
Mind? No, I don't mind. I don't think I mind. Martha, rubbing alcohol for you?
Sure, sweetie. Never mix, never worry.
Martha's taste in liquor have come down, simplified over the years, crystallized. Back when I was courting Martha, well, I don't know if that's exactly the word for it, but back when I was courting Martha,
Screw, sweetie.
at any rate, back when I was courting Martha, thank you. Martha's taste in liquors have come down, simplified over the years, crystallized. Back when I was courting Martha, well, I don't know if that's exactly the right word for it, but back when I was courting Martha. At any rate, you wouldn't believe it. We'd go into a bar, a whiskey bar, a whiskey, beer, and bourbon bar. And what you do, she'd screw up her face, think real hard, and come up with brandy Alexanders, creme de cacao frappes, gimlets, flaming punch bowls, 7-layered liqueur things.
They were good. I liked them.
They're real ladylike drinkies.
Where's my rubbing alcohol?
But the years have brought to Martha a sense of essentials, the knowledge that cream is for coffee, lime juice for pies, and alcohol, pure and simple. For the pure and simple, for the mind's blind eye, the heart sees, and the liver's crotch. Down the hatch.
Cheers, dears. You have a poetic nature, George. A real Dylan Thomasy quality that gets me right where I live.
Vulgar girl with guest present.
Hey, who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf, Virginia Woolf. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?
That was so funny. Wasn't that funny, dear?
Yes, it was.
I thought I'd bust a gut. I really did. I really thought I'd bust a gut laughing. George here didn't like it. George didn't think it was funny at all.
Lord, Martha, do we have to go through that again?
Just trying to shame you into a sense of humor, Angel, that's all.
Martha didn't think I was loud enough. Martha thinks that unless, as she so demurely puts it, unless you bust a gut, you aren't amused. Unless you carry on like a hyena, you aren't having any fun.
Well, I certainly had fun. It was a wonderful party.
Yes, it certainly was.
Oh, and your father. He is so marvelous.
Yes, he is.
Oh, I tell you.
He's quite a guy, isn't he? Quite a guy.
And you'd better believe it.
Oh, he's a wonderful man.
I'm not trying to tear him down. He's a god. We all know that.
You lay off my father.
Yes, love. All I mean is, when you've had as many of these faculty parties as I have.
Well, I rather appreciated it, aside from enjoying it, I appreciated it. When you're new at a place, meeting people, getting introduced around, getting to know some of the men. When I was teaching in Kansas.
Oh, we had to make our own way, didn't we, dear?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we had to make our way ourselves. I had to go up to wives in the library or the supermarket and say, hello, you must be Mrs. So-and-so, Dr. So-and-so's wife. Oh, it really wasn't very nice at all.
Well, Daddy knows how to run things.
He's a remarkable man.
You bet your sweet life.
Let me tell you a secret, baby. There are easier things in this world. If you happen to be teaching at a university, There are easier things being married to the daughter of that university. There are easier things in the world.
It should be an extraordinary opportunity. For some men, it would be their chance of a lifetime.
There are, I believe, easier things in this world.
Well, I can understand how it might make for some awkwardness, perhaps, conceivably, but
Some men would give their right arm for the opportunity.
Alas, Martha, in reality it works out that the usually have a somewhat more private portion of the anatomy.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could show me where the...
Martha?
are you right?
Of course, dear. I just want to put some powder on my nose.
Martha, won't you show her where we keep the euphemism?
Huh? Oh, sure. Here, let me show you the house. Come on.
I'd like that.
You want to wash up?
Yes.
Here, we'll let the men talk. Sit here and do some men talk for a while.
We'll be right back, dear.
Honestly, George, you burn me up.
All right.
You really do, George.
Okay, Martha, okay, just,
You really do.
okay, vanish.
Come on.
Hey, you play football, huh?
Dear.
Oh, yes. Yes, I was a quarterback. I was more adept at boxing.
Boxing. Did you hear that, George?
Yes, Martha.
He was state light heavyweight all-star champion.
Funny.
Well, you were.
You must have been pretty good at it. I mean, you don't look like you got hit in the face at all.
Right?
Martha, decency forbids.
Shut up. Looks like you've still got a pretty good body now, too. Is that right?
They're pretty good. Work out.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He has a very firm body.
Oh, I think that's very nice.
Well, you know, once you have it,
You never know when it's gonna come in handy.
I was going to say, why give it up until you have to?
Oh, couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more.
Martha, your obscenity is more than...
George here doesn't cotton much to body talk, do you, sweetheart? George isn't happy when we get to muscle. You know, flat bellies and pectorals.
Would you like to take a walk around the garden?
Oh, now.
You're amused? All right.
Paunchy here isn't too happy when the conversation gets to muscle. How much do you weigh?
185, 190.
Still at the old light heavyweight, huh? That's pretty good. Hey, George, tell him about the boxing match we had.
Christ.
George, tell him about it.
You tell them, Martha. You're good at it.
Is he all right?
Him? Sure. Anyway, George and I had a boxing match. It must have been 20 years ago. Just after we were married.
Boxing match? The two of you?
Yeah, the two of us, really.
I can't imagine that.
Well, like I said, it was 20 years ago. And it wasn't in a ring or anything like that. And it was wartime. And Daddy was on a physical fitness kick. Daddy's always been into physical fitness. Says a man's part brain, but he's got a body too. And it's up to him to keep them both up, you know? Says the brain can't work unless the body's working too.
Well, that's not exactly.
Well, maybe that isn't what he said, something like that. But it was wartime, and Daddy got the idea that all the men should learn to box, you know, self-defense. I suppose the idea was, in case a war broke out and the Germans landed on the coast or something, all the faculty would come out and punch him to death. I don't know.
Probably more off the principle.
Oh, no kidding. Anyway, one Sunday Daddy had a couple of us over and we went out in the back and Daddy put on the gloves. Daddy's a strong man. Well, you know. And he asked George to box, and George didn't want to. Probably something about not wanting to dirty up his meal ticket. Anyway, George didn't want to box, and Daddy was saying stuff like, "Come on, young man, what kind of a son-in-law are you?" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And while that was going on, I don't know what made me do it. I put on a pair of gloves myself. I didn't lace them up or anything. And I snuck up behind George and I yelled, "Hey, George!" At the same time, I kind of let go of a roundhouse right. Just kidding, you know. And George whirled around really quick and pow, caught it right in the jaw. Oh, I hadn't meant it. It was a mistake. I was like, pow, right in the jaw. Oh, my God. Well, he must have been off balance. I mean, he stumbled back a couple of steps and then crash and made a flat huckleberry bush. Oh, it was awful. It was really awful. It was funny, but it was awful. I think it's colored our whole life. I really do. It's an excuse anyway. It's what he uses for being bogged down. Why he hasn't gone anywhere. What was an accident? A real goddamn accident.
Pow!
Chromosomes.
Martha eats them for breakfast. She sprinkles them on her cereal. It's all very simple, Martha. This young man here is working on a system whereby chromosomes are altered. Of course, he's got a co-conspirator or two. The genetic makeup of a sperm cell changed. Reordered. Two order, actually. For hair, eye color, stature, potency. I imagine features. Hairiness, health, and mind. Most important, mind. All imbalances will be corrected, sifted out. Propensity for various diseases will be gone. Longevity assured. There will be in time a race of men, test tube bred, incubator born, superb and sublime. On the surface of it, it'll all look rather pretty, quite jolly, but there will be a dank side to it too. A certain amount of regulation will be necessary. Sperm tubes will have to be cut. Millions upon millions of teeny slicing operations which will just leave the slightest scar on the underside of the scrotum. Of course, there won't be much music. No, not much painting. But we will have a race of smooth young men, right at the light heavyweight limit. We will have a race of scientists and mathematicians, each dedicated to and working towards the greater glory of the super civilization. Yes, there will be a certain loss of liberty. But diversity will not be the goal. Cultures and races will eventually vanish. The ants will rule the world.
Shut up and listen, cutie. So after I got done with college and stuff, I came back here and sort of sat around for a while. I wasn't married or anything. Well, I'd been married, sort of, for a week. My sophomore year at Miss Muff's Academy for Young Ladies, college. Kind of junior lady chatterly arrangement, as it turned out, the marriage. He mowed the lawn at Miss Muff's, sitting up there all naked in a big power mower, mowing away. But Daddy and Miss Muff put an end to that real quick, annulled, which is a laugh, because theoretically, you can't get an annulment if there's entrance. Anyway, I was re-virginized and finished at Miss Muff's, where they had one less gardener's boy, and a real shame that was. And I came back here, and I sort of sat around for a while. I was hostess for Dad, and I took care of him. And it was nice. It was very nice.
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean, yes? Yes. How would you know? Never. And I got the idea around that I'd marry into the college, which didn't seem to be as stupid as it turned out. I mean, Daddy had a sense of history, of continuation. Why don't you come over here and sit by me?
I don't think I should. Should I?
Suit yourself. A sense of continuation, history, and he always had it in the back of his mind to groom someone to take over someday when he quit. A successor. You know what I mean?
Yes. I do.
So, anyway, I married the SOB. And I got it all planned out. He was a groom. He was going to be groom. And he will take over someday. But first, he had to take over the history department. And then when Daddy retired, he will take over the college. You know? And that's the way it's supposed to be. Are you getting angry, George? And that's the way it's supposed to be. And Daddy seemed to feel that it was a very pretty good idea for a while. Until he watched for a couple of years. And are you getting angrier? Maybe. He watched for a couple of years, then realized that maybe it wasn't such a good idea after all. The Georgie boy didn't have the stuff it was needed on him.
Stop it, Martha.
Will I will. That he didn't have much of a push or a particularly aggressivity. That he was a sort of a flop. A big, great, fat flop.
I said, stop it, Martha.
I hope you didn't, that wasn't an empty bottle, because we cannot waste good liquor, not on your salad, on an associate professor salad. So, you know, he couldn't be in a trustee's dinner or the fundraisers. He didn't have, personality. And Daddy was very disappointed, as you can imagine. And here I am, stuck with this flop.
Don't go on, Martha.
When I was 16 and in prep school during the Punic Wars, a group of us used to go into New York on the first day of vacations and before we fed out to our homes. And this group, we would go to this gin mill and we would drink with the grown-ups and listen to jazz. And one time, in this bunch of us, there was a boy who was 15, and he had killed his mother with a shotgun years before, accidentally, completely accidentally, without any unconscious motivation. I have no doubt at all. And this night, boy went with us, and we ordered drinks, and it came his turn, and he said, "I'll have Bergen. Bergen, please. Bergen and water." Well, we all laughed. I mean, he was blonde, and he had the face of a cherub, and his cheeks went red, and the color rose in his neck. And we all laughed in this, and this gangster crook who had taken our order told people at the next table what the boy had said. And then they laughed. And then more people laughed, and more people were told, and more people, and more laughter. And no one was laughing more than us. And none more than the boy who shot his mother. And soon, everyone in the gin mill knew what the laughter was about, and everyone started ordering Bergen! I laughed when they ordered it. And soon, of course, the laughter became less, but it did not subside, not entirely, for a very long time, because at this table or that table, someone would order Bergen! And a new round of laughter would rise. We drank free that night. And the management, the gangster crook, the father of one of us, gave us champagne. Of course, we suffered the next day. Each of us alone on the train from New York. Each of us with a grown-up's hangover. But it was the grandest day of my youth.
Very good, George.
Thank you, Mark.
Really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
I mean, you did a good job. You really fixed it.
Uh-huh.
It's the most life you've shown in a long time.
You bring out the best in me, baby.
Yeah. Pygmy hunting.
Pygmy.
You're really a bastard.
I,
Yeah, you.
baby, if quarterback there is a pygmy, you certainly changed your style. What are you after now, Giants?
You make me sick.
It's all right for you. I mean, you can make up your own rules. You can go around like a hopped-up Arab, slashing away at everything in sight, scarring up half the world if you want to, but someone else try it. No, sir.
You miserable.
Why, baby, I did it all for you. I thought you'd like it, sweetheart. Sort of to your style. Blood and carnage and all. Why, I thought you'd get all excited. Sort of heave and pant and come running at me. Your melon's bubbling.
You really screwed up, George.
For God's sakes, Martha.
I mean it, you really have.
You can sit there in that chair of yours. You can sit there with the gin running out of your mouth, and you can humiliate me. You can tear me apart all night. And that's perfectly all right. That's okay.
You can stand it.
I cannot stand it.
You can stand it. You married me for it.
That's a desperately sick lie.
Don't you know it even yet?
Oh, Martha,
My arm has gotten tired whipping you
you're mad.
for 23 years.
You're deluded. Martha, you're deluded.
It's not what I wanted.
I thought at least you were onto yourself. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I'm onto myself.
No. No. You're sick.
I'll show you who's sick.
All right, Martha, you're going too far.
I'll show you who's sick. I'll show you who's
Stop
sick.
it! Now, stop it!
I'll show you who's sick. Boy, you're really having a field day, huh? Well, I'm gonna finish you before I'm through with you.
You and the quarterback, you're gonna finish me? And you'll wish you had never mentioned our son.
You.
Now, I said I warned you.
I'm impressed.
I warned you not to go too far.
I'm just beginning.
Well, you can go on like that as long as you want to. When you're done,
Nuts to you.
well, you can go on like that as long as you want to. And when you're done,
Have you ever listened to the way you make your sentences, George? Have you ever listened to the way you talk?
You're so friggin' convoluted. That's what you are. You talk like you're writing one of your stupid papers.
I've got to find some way to really get at you.
You've got it, you George. You don't have to do anything. 23 years of you has been quite enough.
You know what's happened, George? You want to know what's really happened? It's snapped, finally.
Come on, Martha.
Oh, I tried. I really tried.
You are a monster. You are.
I'm loud and I'm vulgar and I wear the pants in this house because somebody's got to, but I am not a monster. I'm not.
You're a spoiled, self-indulgent, willful, dirty-minded, liquor-ridden.
Snap! It finally snapped. I'm not going to try and get through to you anymore. I'm not going to try.
Well, maybe you're right, sweetheart.
You can't come together with nothing. And you're nothing. Snap! It snapped tonight at Daddy's party. Oh, I sat there at Daddy's party and I watched you. I watched you sitting there and I watched the younger men around you. The men who are going to go somewhere. I sat there and I watched you and you weren't there. And it snapped. It finally snapped. And I'm going to howl it out. And I don't give a damn what I do. I'm going to make the loudest, biggest explosion you ever heard.
You try it, and I'll beat you at your own game.
Is that a threat, George? No?
That's a threat, Martha.
You're going to get it, baby.
You be careful, Martha. I'll rip you to pieces.
You aren't man enough. You haven't the guts.
Total war?
Total! Bells. Ringing. I've been hearing bells.
Jesus.
I couldn't sleep for the bells. Ding, ding, bong. It woke me up. What time is it?
Don't bother me.
I was asleep. The bells started. They boomed. Poe bells. They were Poe bells. Bing, bing, bong, boom!
Boom.
I was asleep, and I was dreaming of something. I heard the sounds coming. I didn't know what it was.
It was the sound of bodies.
I didn't want to wake up, but the sound kept coming.
Go back to sleep.
It frightened me.
I'm going to get you, Martha.
It was so cold. The wind was so cold. I was lying somewhere. The covers kept slipping away from me. I didn't want them to.
Somehow, Martha.
There was someone there.
There's no one there.
I didn't want someone there. I was naked.
You don't know what's going on, do you?
I don't want any. No!
You don't know what's been going on while you've been having your little snoozette, do you?
No. I don't want any. I don't want them. Go away. I don't want any
whole business. The headaches, the whining.
What are you talking about?
Does he know that? Does that stud you're married to know about that, huh?
About what? Stay away from me.
Don't worry, baby. I won't hurt you. I wouldn't. Oh, that would be a joke, wouldn't it? Don't worry, baby. Hey, how you doing? How do you make all those secret little murders your stud boy doesn't know about, huh? Pills? Pills? Is that what it is? Or what? Apple jelly? Willpower?
I feel sick.
You're gonna throw up again? You're gonna lay down on the cold tiles, your knees pulled up to your chin, your thumbs stuck in your mouth?
Where is he?
Where's who? There's no one here, baby.
I want my husband. I want a drink.
Well, why don't you crawl over to the bar and make yourself one? That's right, go at it.
I want something.
You know what's going on in there, little miss? Huh? You hear all that? You know what's going on in there?
I don't want to know anything.
There are a couple of people in there. They're in there, in the kitchen. Right there with the onion skins and the coffee grounds. Sort of a dry run for the wave of the future.
I don't understand you.
It's very simple. When people can't abide by the way things are, when they can't abide by the present, they do one of two things. Either they turn to a contemplation of the past, which I have done, or they set out to alter the future. And when they want to change something, they bang, 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 bang.
Stop it!
And you simpering bitch, you don't want children.
You leave me alone. Who rang?
What?
The bells. What was that? Who rang?
You don't want to know, do you? You don't want to listen to it, huh?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to know who rang.
Your husband is... And you want to know who rang?
Who rang? Someone rang.
Someone.
Rang.
Someone rang. Yes. Yes.
The bells rang.
The bells rang and it was someone.
Somebody.
Somebody rang. It was somebody with... I've got it! Martha, I've got it! The bells rang and it was somebody about our son. Our son. Somebody rang, and it was a message about our son. A message that our son is dead.
Oh no!
Our son is dead. And Martha doesn't know about it. Not yet.
No.
Our son is dead.
Oh God, in
Martha
heaven.
doesn't know.
No.
And you're not going to tell her.
Your son is dead.
I'll tell her myself. In good time, I'll tell her myself.
I'm gonna be sick.
Are you? That's nice. Listen to that.
I'm gonna
Good, good. You go right ahead. Martha. Martha. I have some terrible news for you. It's about our son. Can you hear me, Martha? He's dead. Our son is dead.
You're all flops. All the gorgeous lunkheads. There's only one man in my life who has ever made me happy. Do you know that? One.
Whatchamacallit, the lawnmower or something?
No. I meant George, of course. George, my husband.
You're kidding.
Am I?
Must be him?
Him.
Sure, sure.
You don't believe it.
Why, of course I do.
You always deal in appearances?
God's sakes.
George, who is out somewhere there in the dark. George, who is good to me and whom I revile, who understands me and whom I push off, who can make me laugh and I choke it back in my throat, who can make me happy and I do not wish to be happy, and yes, I do wish to be happy. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
Sad.
Whom I will not forgive for having come to rest, for having seen me, and having said, yes, this will do. George and Martha. Sad, sad, sad.
George and Martha. Sad. Sad. Sad.
Someday. Ha! Some night. Some stupid, liquor-ridden night. I'll go too far. And I'll either break the man's back, or I'll push him off for good. Which is what I deserve.
I don't think he's got a vertebra intact.
You don't, huh? You don't think so. Oh, little boy, you got yourself hunched over that microphone of yours.
Microscope.
Yes, and you don't see anything, do you? You see everything but the goddamn line. You see all the little specks and crap, but you don't see what goes on, do you?
I can see when a man's had his back broken.
Can you?
I can see that. You're damn right.
You think you know so much, and you're gonna take over the world.
All right now.
You think a man's got his back broken because he makes like a clown and walks bent, huh? Is that what you think?
I said all right.
Ooh, the stallion's mad. The gilding's all upset.
Just swing out. Just swing wild. Get out of there.
I'm a Gatling gun.
Pointless, aimless butchery.
Oh, poor little bastard. Go answer the door.
What did you say?
I said, go answer the door. What are you, deaf?
You want me to go answer the door?
That's right, lunkhead. Answer the door. There must be something you can do well around here. Or are you too drunk to do that too? Can't get the latch up either.
Okay, Martha. One more game, and then ready bye. Everybody packs up their tools and baggage and stuff and go home. you and I, well, we're gonna climb the Melbourne stairs. You're gonna love it, baby. You're gonna have a ball.
Please, George, no more games.
Don't you touch me. Keep those paws clean for the undergraduates. Now, you listen to me, Martha. You've had quite an evening, quite a night to yourself, and you can't just cut it off whenever you've had enough blood in your mouth. We are going on, and I'm gonna have at you. It's gonna make your performance tonight look like an Easter pageant. Now, I want you to get yourself into 11. I want a little life in you, baby.
Stop it.
Pull yourself together. I want you on your feet and slugging, sweetheart. So I'm gonna knock you around, and I want you to be up for it.
All right, George. What do you want, George?
An equal battle. That's all.
You'll get it.
Good for you, gal. Now, we're gonna play this one to death.
Martha, my son is dead. He was killed late in the afternoon on a country road with a learner's permit in his pocket. He swerved to avoid a porcupine and drove straight into
You can't do that.
a large tree.
You cannot do that.
I thought you should know.
No, no. You cannot do that. You can't decide that for yourself. I will not let you do that.
I have to leave around noon, I suppose,
I will not let you decide these things.
because there are matters of identification, naturally, and arrangements to be made.
You can't do this. I won't let you do this.
Martha, you don't understand. I haven't done anything. Now pull yourself together. Our son is dead. Can you get that in your head? Now listen. Listen carefully. There was a telegram. There was a car accident. And our son is dead. Poof! Just like that. Now how do you like that?
No. No. He is not dead. He is not dead.
He is dead. Kyrie eleison, Christe eleison, Kyrie eleison.
You cannot. You may not decide these things.
That's right, Martha. I'm not God. I don't have the power over life and death, do I?
You can't kill him. You can't have him die. You can't.
There was a telegram, Martha.
Show it to me. Show me the telegram.
I ate it.
What did you just say to me?
I ate it. Good for you, Martha.
You're not going to get away with it.
You know the rules, baby! You know the rules.
No!
I could kill him anytime I wanted to.
He is our child.
Yes, and you bore him, and it was a good delivery.
He is our
And
child.
I have killed him!
No!
Yes!
You have no right. You have no right at all.
I have the right, Martha. We just never spoke of it, that's all. I could kill him anytime I wanted to.
Why? Why?
You broke our Oh, baby, you mentioned him. You mentioned to someone else.
I did
Yes,
not.
you did.
I
Yes,
never
you did.
I forget.
Sometimes when it's night, when it's late and everybody else is talking, I forget and I want to mention him, but I hold on. But I've wanted to so often. Oh, George, you pushed it. There was no need. There was no need for this. I mentioned him. All right. But you didn't have to push it over the edge. You didn't have to kill him.
Requisite in pace.
You didn't have to have him die, George.
Requiem aeterne ane Domine.
That wasn't needed.
Will be dawn soon. Do you want anything, Martha?
No. Nothing.
All right. Time for bed?
Yes.
Are you tired?
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Sunday tomorrow. All day.
Yes. Did you have to?
Yes.
It was. You had to.
Yes.
I don't know.
It was time.
Was it? I'm cold.
It's late.
Yes.
It will be better.
I don't know.
It will. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
No.
Just us.
Yes.
I don't suppose maybe we could.
No, Martha.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf? Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf.
I am George.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I am George. I am.
she has, you know, the same waiting for her, but, so here's wine so you can drink when you get home. I've been cooking up macaroons we've been eating all night, so.
These are.
Those are all for you.
Well, thank you very much and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your
What we have next, let's take a little break, is I actually took short snippets from these pieces and we put it together and filmed them. And we filmed them in movie style. So there's cuts and edits and music and all sorts of stuff. And they're very short, but each and every person here has a little piece, and we're going to be showing them. There's a big screen that's going to drop down here, so you're welcome to hang out and watch that with us too. And the actors, you know, get yourself settled and get back into the audience. So how about 5 minutes and we'll come back and we'll do this? Okay?